Are you excited to learn quantitative research? Then you got the right learning material for our lesson this week. I am Mam Tamayo, and I will be teaching you the characteristics, strengths, and weaknesses of quantitative research. Do you know how the world solved the problem on coronavirus? Many professionals like doctors, scientists and other researchers are gathering data from all over the world to research on ways how to solve the said pandemic. That is why I'm here to teach you things about research, for you to appreciate its importance in our life. Since you are all done in learning qualitative research last semester, we will be focusing now on quantitative research. What is quantitative research? Do you have any idea? In our session now, we will add more of your knowledge on quantitative research. Quantitative research highlights numerical analysis of data. It is concerned with numbers and its relationship with events. Quantitative research is an objective, systematic and empirical investigation of observable phenomena through the use of computational techniques. Now, let us proceed to the characteristics of quantitative research. Quantitative research is objective in approach. It seeks accurate measurement and analysis of target concepts. It has clearly defined research questions. The researchers know in advance what they are looking for. Quantitative research has structured research instruments. Standardized instruments guide proper data collection. It has numerical data which are represented by figures, tables or graphs that showcase summarized data collection. Quantitative research can usually be replicated or repeated, given its high reliability. The methods can be repeated to verify findings in another setting. Those are the different characteristics of a quantitative research. I hope you understand now what a quantitative research is. Now on our next part of the discussion, we will learn the different strengths and weaknesses of a quantitative research. Before embarking into quantitative research, it would be beneficial for you to know its strengths and weaknesses. Knowing these will allow you to utilize its strengths to your advantage. Furthermore, understanding its weaknesses will allow you to realize its limitations. Anticipate issues you may encounter in the middle of the study, or even address them as best as you can from the onset. Let us start with the strengths of quantitative research. One of the strengths of quantitative research is being objective. Because of bigger number of the sample of a population, the results or generalizations are more reliable and valid. Since it provides numerical data, it cannot be easily misinterpreted. Another strength of quantitative research is the use of statistical techniques. It facilitates sophisticated analyses and allows you to comprehend a huge amount of vital characteristics of data. Quantitative research is real and unbiased. If the research is properly designed, it filters out external factors, and so can be seen as real and unbiased. The numerical data in quantitative research can be analyzed in a quick and easy way. By employing statistically valid random models, findings can be generalized to the population about which information is necessary. Quantitative studies are replicable. Standardized approaches allow the study to be replicated in different areas, or over time with formulation of comparable findings. Quantitative experiments are useful for testing the results gained by a series of qualitative experiments, leading to a final answer, and narrowing down of possible directions to follow. As you can see, there are many strengths of quantitative research that is really helpful for a study. However, it also have weaknesses that give limitations in our study. Let us learn now the weaknesses of quantitative research. Quantitative research requires a large number of respondents. It is assumed that the larger the sample is, the more statistically accurate the findings are. Quantitative research is costly. Since there are more respondents compared to qualitative research, the expenses will be greater in reaching out to these people and in reproducing questionnaires. Another weakness of the quantitative research is the information of contextual factors to help interpret the results or to explain variations are usually ignored. It does not consider the distinct capacity of the respondents to share and elaborate further information, unlike the qualitative research. In quantitative research, much information are difficult to gather using structured research instruments, specifically on sensitive issues like premarital sex, domestic violence, among others. After learning about our lesson, do you have other strengths and weaknesses of quantitative research that you can think of? Feel free to share your thoughts on our grid. Just go to https://flipgrid.com/a9c6a603 or scan the QR code shown on your screen. Congratulations! You have finished our first session. Now, let's try to process what you have learned in this session. Go to http://tiny.cc/quantitative research or scan the QR code to fill out the form for your assessment. Answer the questions the best as you can. Make sure to accomplish it before our next meeting. Have a great day ahead. Hi. Welcome to my virtual classroom. Let us watch now the processing, checking and giving feedback on the outputs of the learners.
Okay, sige. Good morning, class. Welcome to my
Good
virtual
morning, ma'am.
classroom. So for our house rules, syempre, no chat while the teacher is talking. Be on time and be respectful. Mute yourself. Pero syempre, kung tatawagin ko kayo, paki-on yung microphone. Turn on the video always because I need to see you, especially during our discussion. And always be prepared with our discussion. Okay ba yan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Po, ma'am, yes. Yes.
Kayo.
Okay po.
Ayan. Okay.
Hi.
Sige. Can I see your
face?
faces? Okay, anyway. O, sige. Para tuloy-tuloy tayo. Ayos ah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so before we start with our I have here your leaderboard. Can you see the leaderboard?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are based from answers from your Google form that you answered. That I asked you to answer. So most of you got 500 points, which is the perfect score. And some of you have answers also, which got 450 points, but that's okay. Based from the digital learning material that I gave you last time, what is it all about? Share something that you have learned about it.
It's all about quantitative research and its characteristics po.
Oh, so about quantitative research and its characteristic. Can you name some characteristic of quantitative research?
Quantitative research po is objective, which means it has an accurate measurement and analysis of concepts about the chosen topic.
One of the characteristic is it being objective. What else? Maybe we have at least 5 characteristics that I have shown in the video. What are the other characteristics that you still remember? Yes, Ashley.
Ano ma'am, from what I have watched, another characteristic of quantitative research is having a clearly defined questions. Questions.
Okay, very good. Having clearly defined questions. Thank you, Ashley. So those are some of the characteristics that we have in quantitative research. So from that characteristic, what do you think distinguish it from qualitative research that you have learned last semester? Anyone? Or what are the differences between quantitative and qualitative research? Remember, Zoe said that it is quantitative is objective. How about qualitative research? What characteristic does it has? Mukhang nakalimutan nyo na yung iba. So ang qualitative research it is more on subjective approach. Unlike quantitative na objective ang approach niya, di ba? So, ano bang nakakapag-distinguish ng quantitative sa qualitative? Siyempre, the first thing is the data. What are the data that you gather in a qualitative research before in your last semester class? What are the kinds of data that you usually get? Okay, Ashley. Yes, Ashley.
Ano po ma'am, from what I have
Si Zoe yung mali. Yes, Ashley.
from what I have remember po last grading, yung qualitative research po is about subjective po. And yung data po na sinisik po namin is about parang nanggagaling po sa participants, which is pwede maging bias and according to their own opinions po.
Okay, so medyo bias nga kasi more on insights, more on reflections of the respondents yung kinukuha natin, di ba? Paano naman kaya yung data sa quantitative research? From the word itself, quantitative. From the root word quantity, ano ba yung mga kinukuha natin? Or ano ba yung pumapasok sa isip nyo pag narinig nyo yung salitang quantity? Yes, Bausa.
Ano ma'am, mostly po sa quantitative is concerned sila sa numerical data, ma'am. Yun po.
Okay, very good. So, ayun, concerned sa numerical data. So, yun yung pinagkaiba nilang dalawa. Okay, so from that characteristic of the quantitative research na sinasabi, it highlights numerical analysis of data. Dun papasok yung understanding natin dapat sa statistics kasi nga it is more on numerical analysis. Ngayon, 'di ba, merong pandemic. Sa tingin niyo nagagamit ba yung quantitative research sa panahon ngayon or importante ba siya? Yes, Courtney. Nasa Cebu pa naman si Courtney.
It is very helpful, ma'am, especially nowadays that we are in a pandemic because quantitative research talks about the numbers. We like the datas are what do you call this? The exact numbers, like when they are going to have a survey and then they want to know about how many people are like this, and then in quantitative research it is very helpful because they can know the exact numbers of what they want to know or what they want to have a research. That's all.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Courtney. So, 'di ba, commonly in our news right now, they usually flash numbers, figures of how many COVID cases that we have in the Philippines right now, how many deaths, from those data, can you give me an example of a possible quantitative research that we can make?
Um,
Di ba minsan, pinapalabas nila ilan yung matanda, ilan yung bata, ilan yung babae, ilan yung lalaki. So, from those numerical data rather, what are the possible studies that we can make or that you can make as a student?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, anong pwede?
Siguro
Ariel,
po,
sa tingin mo?
yung naisip ko pong pwedeng quantitative research na pwedeng magawa is who is more prone of having coronavirus, male or female. Parang ganun po. Yan.
Okay, very good. That's one example. Okay? So, mukhang okay, mukhang natuto naman kayo dun sa video or sa learning material na binigay ko last time. Okay? So, upon checking the result of your assessment, I see that most of you, actually all of you, got a range of 450 to 500 points, which is very good kasi it shows that you really understand the lesson well.
sabi
So,
ko,
for item number 1, most of you
tama.
answered the questions correctly, and which is great. And for question number 2, ganun din. Lahat kayo, tama ang sagot. Even number 3 and 4. Dito lang sa number 5. Which of the following illustrates a quantitative study? O, saan tayo nahirapan dito? Merong isang sumagot na attributes to
A.
malnutrition in children. Meron ding sumagot na all of the
All of the
above.
above.
So, we need to correct this misconception. Kasi, among the 3 choices, pag sinabi bang attributes to malnutrition in children, anong ibig sabihin nun? Meron ba tayong makukuhang quantitative data from that topic?
Wala po, ma'am.
Bausa, sa tingin mo?
Sa tingin ko po, ma'am, wala.
Wala. Kasi ano ba yung mga common attributes? Oo. Ano yung common attributes ng malnutrition? Di ba, yan yung mga apekto sa pagiging unhealthy ng bata. Tama?
Yes po.
Oh, tapos, how about letter B? Public opinion to sex scandal of president in our country. Do you think we have quantitative there? O wala namang sumagot sa inyo, so ibig sabihin, it is understood.
Pero may all
Kaso,
of the above.
may all of the above. Meron dalawang sumagot na kasama si letter B. Meron bang possible quantitative data na makuha sa letter B?
Wala po.
Kasi nakalagay, di ba? Public opinion. Saan maglalay? Okay, so,
Wala.
saan maglalay na type of research itong letter B tsaka letter A?
Qualitative.
Qualitative, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, that is good. That is for qualitative research. O dito, sa strength and weaknesses naman, so, 9 ang nakasagot ng tama, isa ang mali, which is okay, unlike yung kanina kasi 3 yung nagkamali. Then, for this item, number 3 and 4, everybody got the correct. Until number 5, everybody got the correct answer. So, from this, I am happy to know that you have understood our lesson well. So now, about our previous lessons, do you have any questions, conceptions about it? Meron ba kayong mga tanong? Meron bang hindi malinaw sa characteristics, strengths, weaknesses? Wala na? Okay, so for the next session, you will be getting your another learning materials from the school, or I can give you the link of your learning materials, or I can send it to your email. If you have questions, you may ask me through Messenger, through text, or through So for your assignment for the next
Okay po, ma'am.
meeting, uh, I want you to may present na ba? I
Yes
want you
po.
to research on different types of quantitative research. And make sure to give examples for each type. Okay? So,
Ma'am, question
ma'am.
po.
Okay po.
yes, Ariel.
Oh,
Ang Courtney po yun.
Ay, si Courtney pala. Kasi, okay,
how many
Courtney.
examples po, ma'am, each type of quantitative research?
You can give at least one.
Okay po. Thank you.
Okay po.
So, all for our session. You have a great day. Okay? Salamat!
Thank you po.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Ingat
ma'am.
palagi.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Have a great day.